Hi everyone, welcome to another Sri Lanka vlog. We are currently in the beautiful town of Elisa and we're about to embark on one of the most scenic train rides in the region or in the world. We're going to be catching the train from Elisa to Nuwara Eliya. It's supposed to be about 2.5 hours. In this video we're also going to tell you how to book it and basically our whole experience, anything else that you might need to know. So let's go.
To Nuwara Eliya. Look at where we are, it's amazing. So this is why people come on this train ride, the amazing views and the fact that you can come out and look at the door. Now if you want a seat where you're able to do this, you're going to have to book a third class ticket, is that right? You can get reserved seating in third class, so you get a seat that's for you. If you get the unreserved seating, you're not going to have a seat. So you may be standing the whole way, so make sure that you get a seat. If you go to first class, it's going to be air conditioned, so you can't look out the window like this. So this is just priceless. Oh wow. You can already see some tea plantations. We just arrived in Nuwara Eliya, which is actually called Nanu station. It took 2.5 hours, so that was good and quite accurate. And I would say that the ride went very, very well. It's nice because it's quite big and open and you can move around and look out the window. Any longer with children, I would probably say avoid because it would have been too much. Now we're just going to figure out where we're going and I'm coming back in a minute to tell you how to book your tickets.
Welcome to Nuwara Eliya. We finally made it to our hotel, which was only about a 5-minute drive from the train station. Now let's talk about how to book your train tickets, which is probably what you want to know. Now there are a couple of options. First, let's talk about how we booked our tickets. We used the official website for the railway station here, and it was really straightforward. The only thing to be mindful of is that the openings for the tickets only happen about a month ahead of the date that you want in, so you do need to keep your eyes peeled, and they do sell out very, very fast. So we were checking basically daily, hour per hour, and we weren't able to snatch a first class or second class ticket. We got a third class ticket, and that was with reserved seats. If you want a first class ticket, that's going to be air conditioned, which personally I don't think you need. But it's going to have reserved seating and air conditioning, and that will cost you about 2,000 rupees per person. It's the same price for both adult and children. Now if you do go with second class reserved seating, that will cost you 1,200, and again that's the same per adult and per child. And lastly, the third class, which is what we had, and that was 900 rupees, so really, really cheap. And again, that was per person, same price. You're basically paying for the seats, so it doesn't matter how old you are. So once we selected our date and we got our tickets, we filled everything out and paid with our credit card. Now, we didn't actually receive a confirmation onto our email, so we're a little bit worried. We were able to email the company and they said, don't worry, you should show up at the train station with your ID and you're able to claim your tickets then. And luckily that's exactly what happened. We had no issues whatsoever. Now we did wait to do that until we got to Ella, so we only picked them up about 2 days before our train ride. If you're unable to get them yourself because you either couldn't get exactly what you wanted or you waited too long to be able to get them, or it's a last minute reservation, you have 2 options. Because they do sell out very quickly, my understanding is that travel agencies and tour guides buy them in advance and then they basically resell them at a higher price. So you're either able to go to one of the travel websites like TripAdvisor or the likes that provide those sort of services and you can purchase them directly from there. Alternatively, you can contact just a local driver, which you'll find them all over Facebook in any of the Sri Lankan groups, and you can say that you need tickets and they can get them for you as well. Again, you might be able to get them at a higher price, but you're still able to get them. The last alternative, if you're not able to do any of these, is to just show up at the train station. That is possible. There is another class, which is the 3rd class unreserved tickets. So you don't actually get an assigned seat and you're able to just show up, I think, half an hour before the train actually departs, and you're able to pick up a ticket on the day. If there are tickets available for the reserved seats, you will also be able to purchase them from the train station as well. Alright, so ultimately I can say that we're very happy with our experience on the train. It was all straightforward, we had a good trip, and we're even considering going from here, from Nuwara Eliya to Kandy, which is our next destination. 5 hours might be a little bit too much, but we'll have a good think about it, but it's economical, it was easy, so nothing to complain about. I do hope that you found this information helpful. If you did, please drop me a like or a comment, and of course the subscribe button. So we'll see you on the next one.